Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shirtless Plantain Show, the Arsenal edition. Arsenal 1, Ipswich 0. Not a great game. Would have definitely preferred a similar scoreline to last week, but I think all things considered, the little wobble we've had with those couple of draws, home and away to Everton and to Fulham, since then we've looked good. You know what I mean? At least in terms of going to win games. Those other two games, I didn't really feel like we had that edge, that cutting edge. So again, we're looking at our lineup, and I think there was a little bit of whispers of what's going on here with 4 left backs on the subs bench. But I think that's it. That's all we have fit right now, to be honest. Ranieri was our only attacking player on the bench, and yeah, it definitely shows that, at least to those with an Arsenal interest, that we definitely need some reinforcements, whether you like to admit it or not. Literally all of our senior attackers started today, every single one of them. So I don't know what else to say other than that. Then we definitely need players. But anyway, less about that and what happened on the pitch. Kieran McKenna is a great coach, really, really clever, and it's very, very obvious that he studied those Porto takes. Might have jerked off to them as well, to be honest, man. It was nasty business what they did. You could literally see them clicking into place from their mid block to their deep block, to their mid block to their deep block, and it was just really frustrating to see. But we found a way in through through a wide position, which I've been calling for, which I think I'll probably give my first headline to that. Wide positions, cross the ball in the box, more bodies in the box. Genuinely more bodies in the box, and I think it's really interesting. It's actually genuinely really interesting that the Arsenal page today posted, I think, a Lundberg double against Ipswich years back, and that's the same season that Pires did his ACL and Lundberg went over to the left, similar way to Martinelli's gone over to the right and deputised for him there and did amazingly well. Scored the Open FA Cup final, scored a bag of fucking goals, especially away from home as well. And everybody else chipped in. Walter chipped in with lots of. And I think that's what we're gonna have to see now. Literally everyone just chipping in what they can with goals and assists. Trossard got the open assist. Havertz got the goal, but there was players in the box. To my count, I think, haven't seen the replays properly yet, but I think we had Martinelli in the box, Jesus in the box, Odegaard in the box, and then Havertz who scored a goal as well. So that's technically 5 players, including the crosser. That's what you need. You need to commit numbers. You need to commit people into the box, so things will fall for you. It's that simple. So yeah, that was great, man. I think my second headline will go to both our fullbacks. Couldn't choose between them. Both Miles Lewis-Skelly and Timber are press resistant. Genuinely, like, the CIA couldn't get anything out of them. They're that good. Genuinely, they're that good. They won a bunch of fouls, in good areas, but as well, they got out of pressure, when they tried to overload on us, and we got out of pressure, with them. And I feel like, again, we're using that release valve ability that both of them have really, really well. The issue is that I think we're trying to commit them too much, and then we're slowing down our play a little bit. Now, I think genuinely there's merit to that, and there's method in the madness. But I think definitely we should be trying to move the ball a little bit quicker. You could see the amount of passes that were exchanged between Saliba and Gabriel, then to our fullbacks, then to our centre mids, Declan Rice, into one of our fullbacks again, trying to suck them in, kind of thing. And they weren't buying it, to be honest. Even after the goal, they weren't buying it. They probably felt as if they could get something out of this game. But yeah, I think overall, yeah, really, really pleased with them, with them two for sure. Third headline, Delap versus both our centre backs. But I want to talk about Saliba. I think in the second minute, I want to say, he's run into Saliba, and Saliba's like, okay, fair enough, kind of thing. I didn't see Delap after that again. He was putting himself about with everybody else, but he didn't really want it. And I don't blame him, because it's William Saliba. Saliba was great again today. So was Gabriel to me. Gabriel should have scored as well. But yeah, I was really eager to see what Delap was about, like, in close quarters. And to be honest, he impressed me. Like, he kept on going, but we didn't give him anything. And as a striker, you're only as good as your service at times. But yeah, it was a really good performance from both our centre backs, and Delap. I'm eager to see more of him. He's better than Gyökeres. That much is true. But yeah, but just to round up the game in general, it wasn't a great game, to be honest. But that's more to do with the fact that, genuinely speaking, Ipswich weren't trying to give us anything. Like, they just weren't trying to give us anything, and I can't blame them. A few of those tackles going in on Odegaard in the second half as well, you could see like they were really trying to put themselves about to unsettle us and whatnot. And I just think there was you know, they won't give us anything, but then we didn't give them anything as well. I haven't even looked at how many shots they had, but I just remember the opening exchange, they had a cross into the box, and I think they had a deflected shot, which we won a foul off with the last kick of the game, basically. And everything else, I cannot remember, to be honest. But yeah, Odegaard, second half, there's something really interesting that happened, and we essentially played with any one of our attackers today could have all been labelled as strikers, and nobody would have any complaints with that. We started with 4 strikers today's guys, basically. And Odegaard, I think in the second half, recognised that and started getting a bit deeper and dictating things and getting the ball into those guys. And them guys were, you know, creating a bit of danger. You know, we could have created more, but I think Odegaard's second half, he really picked up and really stepped up, kind of thing. That's what you look for in your captain sometimes. You know, some of those mazy runs he went on, which me and Dean have been talking about so much. I personally believe his best ability, after his ability to learn, basically, is to carry the ball and dribble. Because look at what he does when he does. He creates havoc. But a lot of his best chances created are come from him coming off the dribble, kind of thing. Like it's to me, it makes perfect sense. I want to see more him trusting himself, driving into space, committing plays, winning fouls, and do it whatever else. Because imagine that when Saka's back, both of them running at you now. Now what are you gonna do, kind of thing. So that's what I want to see more of. But yeah, thank you guys so much for an amazing 2024 with all the support and whatnot. And we're going to see you in 2025 with even more exciting and cool shit. So bottom of my heart and from the team as well, Happy New Year and be safe. And we hope to see you in the new year. Take care. Peace.
From the Shirtless Plantain Show. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and follow us on all our socials. You can see them right beneath our recordings in every video. Thanks again, and see you on the next one.